Good morning, Raider Nation. It's time to start a new day. What's up? The state of the nation is in disarray, man. 3 games in a row have went down the toilet. You were sitting at 6-4. You were in the middle of the wild card race. You were in the hunt for the AFC Championship, and everything has completely went south. Let's just take a look at kind of where the state of the nation is right now.
Weeks ago, the Raiders were the hottest team in the NFL and everyone's favorite sleeper postseason pick. Today, they've lost 3 straight, and now the playoffs are just a distant hope. To make matters worse, the Raider Nation booed their performance yesterday, some even heading home early.
It's happened before. Like, been here long enough. You play here long enough, it'll happen. You know, we have a rowdy group, and that's why we love them. They're passionate. They just want to win. You know, even when they're mad at you, it's like family. Even though they're mad at you, they still want to hug you. You know, they still want you to do well.
We got a tight football team that's competing hard. It's not as easy to win when you're not playing with your frontline guys, and we're excited about the development of some young players. But it's on me. It's my responsibility to fix it, and it certainly doesn't look good the last few weeks.
Injuries continue to be the theme of the season for the Silver and Black, and while they don't want to use it as an excuse, it seems every week the Raiders lose another to the infirmary, and Sunday was no different. Rookie tight end Foster Moreau, who scored his 5th touchdown of the season in the first half, left during the 3rd quarter with a knee injury, possibly done for the year. Josh Jacobs didn't even suit up due to a broken shoulder. The team says next man up.
Stay around your team, love on them, stay connected. We still play the rest of the season. We finish where we start, and let the results play out as they may. Looking at all the implications and things like that, we just focus on making the game as simple as possible and just doing your job.
As frustrated and disappointed as the Raiders were on Sunday for themselves, the focus now is on the fans, making the final game at the Coliseum something to remember.
It'll be exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. I got a bunch of family coming in to kind of experience it. We're new to Oakland, and the fans are awesome, man. They were rocking today. They were loud. I think next week will be a special moment for everybody involved.
I'm pumped. I'm healthy right now. My body feels good, so I'm excited for the next one, right? Win or loss, I can't wait to get back here. And I hope that our fans just enjoy it. Like, we need to put on and get a win for them. To be really the last game in Oakland, in this special, different, but our stadium. I think that they deserve a fun showing, a fun game, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Now, the Raiders' playoff hopes aren't completely dead. Mathematically, they're still alive, but the only way to continue that is with a win. Next week, the Jacksonville Jaguars, who have lost 5 straight, come to town for the final game at the Coliseum.
So Gruden was back in front of the podium. Updates on personnel, updates on injuries, updates as we get ready for Week 15, hosting the Jags. Now it's time to hear from your quarterback. I used to call him a leader of a nation. I don't know what the fuck he is anymore. He's still our quarterback for at least 3 more games. 2020 is debatable. We'll get into that later. But let's play a little game this interview, shall we? Count how many times Derek Carr says I know. Let's see what you come up with.
We did make some roster additions to our team. Olsen Pierre, a defensive lineman. Eric Tomlinson, a tight end. We activated Nick Nelson off our practice squad, and we got a lot of work done today, and we need to get work done. But I'll answer any questions that I can before it rains.
There were reports that Josh got favorable MRI reports.
Yeah, I'm glad the reports say that. I wasn't, I wasn't totally aware of all the facts, but I do know that Rod Martin has cleared him to practice, and we'll see what happens in the next couple of days. Doesn't mean he's going to play, but I'm glad the reports are positive.
What ultimately do you think would it come down to for him to what? What's he?
I just listened to the medical staff and Josh. And today he's made some improvement, but he still has to go out there and move explosively tomorrow, Friday, and do the things that a running back has to do to play in this league and protect himself in this league. So we'll see what happens in the next 48 hours.
Trent, what's his status this week?
I don't know. It's been tough on Trent, tough on our offense, but Brandon Parker right now will be prepared to play. David Sharp will continue to get reps, and I think Trent is getting a little bit better, but he's not ready to roll yet.
Up next is your quarterback. I used to call him the leader of a nation. I don't know what the fuck I call him anymore, but he's still our quarterback, at least for 3 more weeks. 2020 offseason, we'll debate then. But for now, let's play a little game with this next interview, shall we? I want you to count how many times Derek Carr says, you know. See if you can keep up.
We got some good ones.
Questions for Derek? Derek, when a guy like a rookie like Josh Jacobs is gutting it out the way he's kind of gutting it out, does that resonate in the locker room at all? That he's fighting to play the way he's fighting to play?
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said last week, like we've known for so long, like when it happens, we all know, and that's why everything he's done is even more impressive, than just what it is, the way that he's fought. And he's one of my favorite people. We have great conversations all the time, off the field, on the field. That's my guy. We have some good talks about all that kind of stuff and the process and how people last in this league and all those kind of things. And he's the kind of guy. He reminds me a lot of Colton Miller last year. Although it's hard to see, at left tackle, the things you're doing well. They only look at when you give up a sack, right? But he is another guy that just gets it. They're football guys that if they get hurt, doesn't matter to them. They're going to do whatever it takes, like a lot of guys in our building, whatever it takes to play in those games.
Do you have an appreciation, may not be the right term, but for the fact that you play on the same field and are part of the same quarterback legacy as Stabler and Plunkett and Monica and Flores, all those guys that you're doing things where they achieve greatness?
Absolutely. The fact that we all, just put it in perspective, like a little kid from Fresno, California is playing, somewhere where it was his dad's favorite football team. Let's be real about it. Like, it's pretty awesome. That's a dream come true. Those things every kid, that I've ever talked to that's on a football team, who wants to be in the NFL? Everyone raises their hand. How many of those kids actually get to do it, right? It's very few. It's hard. It's a hard business to do for a long time. And so to be able to be here, play on the same field that all of those legends, played on, and to actually know some of those guys and talk to those guys, call those guys friend, like that. That's kind of weird, but it is a really cool thing. All of the players that have played here, this organization's history, all of those things. I was here for C. Wood's last game. There's some pretty cool memories that I have just of my own, being on the team. But I think this one will rank right up there. I expect it to be crazy and loud and all those kind of things. So we're going to go out there and give our best effort. I promise you that.
Now let's spin back to the coach, as he's got a little something to say on the importance of this final game in Oakland.
We're going to try to win this game. Absolutely. We're never going to put a guy out there that can't play. But we're going into the last home game in the history of the Oakland Raiders, and it's an emotional time. We're going to try to win the game. We're not eliminated from the playoffs, and we're going to try to win every single time we strap it on. I didn't come back here for any other reason that I love this place, love the fans, and I'm going to leave it at that. I'm disappointed with losing these games these last couple weeks. Really proud of the guys that we drafted, some of the players that we brought in, the effort that we're getting. We've hit a patch of adversity here, and we're going to need our fans one more time to go out with a bang and try to get us back on track. But it's a necessary evil right now. We've got to play better, and we're going to play better. And there will be changes. There will be changes. What happened yesterday will not happen again. I can't allow it to happen.
It wouldn't be a proper Raider Reaction morning show without a D-bag of the day. You, sir, are a fucking douchebag.
Good morning and happy Thursday, nation. This is your man, Harry Hot Take. Well, the hot take is for the douchebag of the day today. And that douchebag is all you guys bitching and moaning about. Your fantasy football teams and your losses in the playoffs. I guess you guys really aren't that good at GMs, are you? Leave it to the professionals. Oh yeah, by the way, Stinky Pinky, love from the Almighty.
Not only is the stadium coming along, but the training facility in Henderson is coming along as well. Take a look at this thing. It is absolutely freaking gorgeous. Take a look.
What's going on, everybody? It's me, Raider Ortiz, and I just want to share my frustration on how every fucking team tries to use our nation hashtag. There's only one motherfucking nation, and that's the Raider Nation. No other nation in the world but the Raider Nation.
At the Raider Image, a Galleria Mall in Henderson, we're raising money and toys and gifts for Toys for Tots, and I'm thrilled to be out here with Darren McFadden, myself, Raider fans, Marines, and having a great time and for a great cause.
This is awesome for the kids, for the less fortunate kids that are receiving these toys. This is also a great chance for the Raiders to get more embedded into the local community.
Not everybody is fortunate enough to have a great Christmas every year and everything. So for us to be able to come out here and just support them and help them out in any way that we can, we love it. And like I say, it goes to a great cause with helping out some of the less fortunate kids in Las Vegas. It goes a long way.
And now it's a special little segment that I like to call What the Fuck Happened Today in Sports History. Well, what the fuck happened today in sports history? 1982. New England defeated Miami in the infamous snowplow game. 3-0, as Mark Henderson uses a snowplow to clear a section of field so they could come in and kick a fucking field goal. The Cheatriots were fucking hosing people even back then. Ridiculous. And now, to send you on your way, your Raider quote of the day. The road to Easy Street goes through the sewer. The infamous John Madden. I'm out. Peace, love, Raider Nation.